Have you ever noticed how throwing away one useless thing suddenly gives you this weird rush of relief? Like you can finally breathe again. It's not about being neat. It's not about aesthetics. Something deeper is happening in your mind when you start letting things go. Let's talk about why decluttering feels so addictive. First, the reward effect. Every time you decide to keep or toss an item, your brain treats it like a small win. That decision releases dopamine, the same chemical tied to motivation and satisfaction. It's why organizing one shelf often turns into cleaning an entire room. Your brain keeps saying, do that again. But the real power comes from control. Most parts of life feel unpredictable. Work pressures, emotional tension, unfinished goals, you can't always fix those overnight. But when you declutter, you're in charge. You decide, you act. You see results instantly. That sense of control is calming, especially when everything else feels overwhelming. Now let's talk about anxiety. Physical clutter isn't neutral. It constantly demands attention, even when you're not aware of it. Piles, messes, unused items, they create mental noise. Research shows cluttered spaces raise stress hormones. For anxious minds, decluttering becomes a form of self-soothing. You may not be able to untangle your life yet, but you can clear a drawer, and that still counts. There's also decision fatigue. A packed closet isn't freedom. It's dozens of tiny choices waiting for you every morning. People who love decluttering aren't obsessed with less, they're obsessed with ease. Fewer items mean fewer decisions, and fewer decisions mean more energy for things that actually matter. Then comes the deepest layer, identity. Objects carry memories, old hobbies, past relationships, former versions of yourself. Letting go isn't wasteful, it's honest. It's saying, that chapter is over, and I don't need proof of it anymore. Finally, decluttering works like a reset. After endings or new beginnings, cleaning your space mirrors what's happening inside you. Empty space isn't loss, it's possibility. So when someone happily organizes their home, they're not just cleaning, they're healing, reclaiming control, and making room for what's next. If this resonated, leave a comment and subscribe for more insights like this.